wow. Hello. It makes me so warm in my heart to see all of your faces here tonight, some that I've seen before and some new faces. I just want to thank you all so much for being here. Grazie mille.
We love you!
And I know when you're in a crowd, it's hard to understand that you stand out, that you can be seen, but know that I really see all of you. I see the people at the bar. I will be there too, so I get it. I see the people up there in the balcony all the way in the back. I see you up there, I see you there, and you hiding underneath there, and all the people in the back on the floor, and of course the people in the front. I just want you to know that I really feel all of you, and I see all of you, and I'm really grateful to everyone that you're here. Yeah, I think that's all I want to say. Oh no, okay, yes. We are obviously, this is the first show of this tour. And you were all here for this very special day. I've been quite sick. I think because I was out in the snow with no clothes on. That's a long story, you'll understand why later. And then I watched my nephew and my niece, and all of these kids, they're always full of these bacteria. And I kissed them so many times in their sick, snotty, disgusting faces. And now I'm sick as well, but it was worth every kiss, so that was good. But I'm feeling surprisingly well today. I think it feels like magic because my voice is not too bad, so that's very good. Okay, but sorry, I'm talking a lot now. I didn't prepare what to say. But yes, sorry. Yes, first show. Fuck, what was it? Yes, first show. You're all here. I am here. This is the beginning of everything, and we are obviously doing a lot of songs for the very first time ever. So it's gonna be a very interesting and beautiful evening, I think, because of this. The song we just did is called Soulless Creatures, and it's quite an old song actually. But I decided to play it on this tour, especially for the people who have seen me so many times, so there's something new and old for you, yes. But yes, this next song is also a song that we play for the first time tonight, and I always imagined when I wrote it, it was the first song I wrote for this album, What Happened to the Heart, and I imagined seeing someone you love fade away from in front of you, you know, to somewhere else. And maybe it's nice where they're going, and they feel tired and they want to leave. But you ask them so desperately to stay here with you in this world, in this life. And this is kind of what this song is about, and I feel like I'm gonna really sing this to all of you every night because it feels very pure. for your love. It is so strange because we've been playing festivals for so many weeks now, you know, and I'm not really a festival artist, or I have more like festival songs now, but it's hard for me in my soul sometimes to perform for festivals because it's so strange and often new people don't really understand me so well, or like they think I'm like really weird, but you know that I'm not. I'm just like you know, and I feel like so many strangers find me so hard to understand. So I often feel very like scared, like deep inside. I don't tell the band often. I don't tell anyone, especially not you, Fraz. Yes, Fraz. But yes, I feel very out of place and strange on festival stages. So it means so much to me to be here, and I feel so safe. And you've made me feel really safe, so that's really good. I can feel sometimes that my voice is hurting when I scream too loud. And I feel very bad about it, because I really want to give you this show you deserve. And I love, but just, is it okay for you guys if sometimes when I'm supposed to scream, because this is only the first show of this whole tour, so I know is that okay if sometimes I just dance instead? Okay. Grazie mille. Ah, certamente. Oh, can you help me get all the gifts? Just put them here at the front, and I will take them backstage, and I'll read all the letters I get. So don't be scared. It's fine. Okay. Thank you for being so understanding, guys. Grazie. And you see, I dressed up as a cake for you guys today. Like a little dessert. And Amalia helped me put on my wings. So that was good.
Glielo do io.
I love you too, of course. Okay, so here comes the song. It's quite a sad song for some people. And for some people it might just be a dreamy song, and that's fine too. And I wrote this, oh yeah, it's not so old. I forget, it's quite young. Like last year I wrote it. No, 2 years ago. No, okay, fuck it, whatever. But I wrote it not now. And I was thinking about when I was small, and often, yeah, exactly, thanks. And I really wanted to float away from the world, and I really didn't feel like I understood what the point was with being human, because I didn't know, I felt like I never managed to interact with people around me and just be like you were supposed to be, I guess. I know many of you understand how it is to feel a bit like this. And we grew up to be quite cool people, so it's okay. But, and when I wanted to float away, it was always my mother who was calling to me and calling me back to this earth. So she's in this song a bit, my mother. I love her so much, and she's so good at loving me. And to anyone who know how it feels, know that I'm so happy that you're here, and I'm so proud of you for still being here. And let's outlive our haters. Thank you. Before we start this next song, I want you to give yourself some applause because you've been doing a lot of good singing today. Thank you for helping me. And also, give yourself another round of applause because during the next song, you will have to sing even more for me. I'm sorry about this. I love this light. They're so good. It's very impressive. Okay. Oh, that's me. I love you all. I love you, Milan. Thank you for coming here today and for being so sweet. I was very worried about today because yesterday I didn't have any voice at all. So I really can't believe that I could sing. Me and Frederick were quiet all day. And then we tried to order a room service at the hotel. And it was so awkward because they came in with the food and we were just quiet like... You know, it was so strange. Okay, anyways, it's not important. An important thing. But, yeah. Yeah, give Frederick some love. He's an absolute angel of a boy. Give Sigmund on the drums some love. You can't see him because he's hiding in the shadow. He's very shy. That's why he's hiding there. But he is there, I promise. And he is truly the sweetest boy in the world. And then we have those two little boys over here. Give Amalia some love. She's the lady of the ocean. She always has been and she always will be. And then we have, last but not least, Thea. And also give love to my sound engineer who made my shit voice today sound good. Please, on the side. And then Robbie, who has done the light design, give some love to Robbie. And give some love to Adam. He's also hiding there, but give some love to Adam. My correction, I'm tired of the rules and your corrections. I want to live my life with all of its pages and underline that I am not an angel. Wow. Oh, holy shit. You are very many. Wow, I didn't know how big this venue was, because I never ask about the tickets or like how big the venues are. I just appear. And I didn't know that before someone told me today that it was such a big room and that so many people had bought the tickets, and I am very surprised by this. and I'm very touched. I want to thank you all so much for being here. I hope you're feeling comfortable and safe in the room, even though it's so big and you're so many. Please take care of each other. I know we're all introverts, so just that you're here is a great thing. So I'm very proud of you for just that. I would be shitting my pants if I was you right now. But I am up here, so I will not. But yes, I am completely honored that she loves shit jokes. But yes, I am completely honored that I can come to this beautiful city, come to Prague. I have such history here. I used to dance so many years with dancers that came from here, and they touched my soul so deeply. They're in a lot of my videos and they toured with me. Oh, so I have so much love in my heart when I'm here. I can feel it. And to now see that I have so many friends now, and I see many known faces. Thank you for coming. And I see many new faces. Who here is the first time coming to this show? Oh my God, really? Trusting me to carry you through this Sunday. Is it Sunday?
Saturday.
Yes. I will carry Saturday? Oh. Well, who cares anyway? But yes, I will carry you safely. Thank you for coming here, and I hope you like it. Okay, this next song is one of the first songs I wrote for my album, What Happened to the Heart, and it's and it's about, or I guess I do want you always to choose for yourself what it's about, but it's a very spiritual song about life and death and letting go and asking someone to stay in the light as long as they can. It's called The Echo of My Shadow. Thank you. Are you having a good time so far? Oh, my shorts is in my eyes. I really want to fix it, but it's so deep in there. I don't think it's going to ever recover from this. Oh, okay. I love you also. I don't know you, but I love you. I know it. And actually, this is a song about her love. Oh, that's a very cute laughter. But yes, we humans emotions are very complicated. And I know many people look out at the world now and they see very little love and they see very little hope, because it just seems like we are making the wrong choices all the time. And I know many people haven't seen much love their whole life in the families they grew up in. Many people have been hurt by love, and I'm very sorry if you have. You didn't deserve that, and you didn't do anything wrong. I hope you know that. And this song I wrote thinking about how beautiful love makes us. It's such a magical thing, and we're so good at it. And it truly is like a magic power, I think. And I hope you know how it is to love something more than yourself, and how it is to be loved unconditionally, because that's the kind of love that you deserve. And I know it's out there for you all, for all of us. But yes, this is a song to you about how much you make me feel like I belong here. That's a very big gift that you have given me. Sorry, Frederick, but please give some love. They say there's a war between the man and the woman. I've never felt like this before. My heart knew that I couldn't. Thank you. Can you please also give some love to, you can't see her now, but Amalia is there. Yes. She's so cute and hair today. I want you to give her and her hair some love. I am very lucky. I've been thinking about it several times today. No, actually, I'll say this later. First, we have to talk about some serious things. We have room for a bit of serious things, right?
Yeah.
Because we're here to, I guess, do everything it is to be a human. To listen a bit, to sing a bit, dance a bit, cry a bit, maybe burp a little. And then also think about the world we are in and that we are very much a part of. And I feel like we have forgotten that the world is like a spider web, and that when something happens over there, eventually we feel it pulsating where we are as well, which means pain, even how far away it is from us or how close it is. I think deep inside we are meant to feel something, because pain is a thing we all know. It's a thing we all understand. Some of us way too soon in our lives. And I just wanted to say that there is a campaign here in your country that is called Human to Human. And it needs 10,000 signatures from you guys. If you want to be a part of making a change for the people in Palestine. Because we don't have anyone else but each other in this world. And it feels so good to do something, even though it's exhausting to care, almost impossible now, because there's pain everywhere, but they only need 10,000 signatures to get their word to the government. So, Human to Human on Instagram, and then in the bio you see the petition. So please go and sign it, maybe after the show, because then we can do this first and then that can happen after. But it would really warm my heart, that's all I was going to say. And here comes a song called Dreams. And I know that song speaks to a pain that many of you have known personally, feeling alienated by the people around us. It's hard to feel like an alien on Earth when you're supposed to be human. And if you know how this is, this song is to you. I'm just wondering, is she okay? Is anything needed over there? Do you need more light or anything? It's fine, okay. Is everyone fine? Okay. Is anyone feeling overheated or like they're gonna die? You're feeling okay? But please just let each other know if anything is happening, and then I guess you light me with a flashlight like this, or like you do. So we have a secret sign, but yes, please just, oh my God, are you turning 31 today? Happy birthday! Thank you for being here. Oh my God, look how many people came to your birthday! That's so cool. I used to celebrate, oh shit, yeah, maybe we should just sing. Yes. The point is that I hated birthdays when I was a kid, but I'm gonna start celebrating when I'm 30. So, 31, that's a good age. And this is a song for the planet. Just like this, I don't know where to go. Sorry, I'm a bit sick still, so I'm coughing a lot. God. He looks like me. Thank you. Muchas gracias. If I ever had a daughter, I hope it looks like this. It's gonna be bad for her, but good for me. I'm so sweaty.
Yeah.
I think it has become. Oh my God, they signed you a tattoo now? Oh shit. I don't know if I can do this. Okay, I will. Let's. Nick, can you find a pen and a paper for later? Just have it ready when I go off the stage. If you're in this room amongst us, Nick is like a god. He's amongst us in this room. Nick! Thank you. Yes. Thank you. This is not the first time people have applauded for something invisible. And that makes me all warm inside. I love you platonically. I love you all also sexually a bit. And I love you all romantically too. Oh my God, in Norge? Norway! oh shit. You need to give some love to Thea Wang. She's like it. Can you see her? And also give some love to my absolutely wonderful drummer, Sigmund. It's really the best thing because we have been touring for quite a lot already, and we're not even halfway through our tour. And it's a strange thing being away from home so much and leaving your life, and then you are always overwhelmed by the world. Then you return home, and nobody at home understands what we have been through. So we just you just keep it inside, don't you? And then you pretend it didn't happen, and then you're back. It's a very weird life.
Oh.
I have broken so much of my teeth from this. I'm going to look like the opposite of a rabbit one day. But yes, we live very strange lives. But today, I was quite tired because I've been sick for many days and my voice was gone. I don't know how I can sing. It's very a miracle. It's very I don't know why I'm talking like Borat today. My grammar is. But yes, I've been very sick, and then you kind of become kind of sad and tired when you're sick because you're very sad about it, especially when you have to be on stage and do shit. And today I was sitting and eating, and I was hearing like my band, Amalie and Thea and Sigmund and Fredrik, just being somewhere laughing, you know, and we laugh so much together and we're so good to each other. I'm so incredibly proud and honored to feel so at home in my band and to feel so lifted up and supported. And I don't know, this show wouldn't have been anything, obviously, without them, but I just want you to really understand how important they are to me, just also as musicians, but as people. It's beautiful. And also I want you to give my sound engineer, P, some love. He's always grinding his beats You can interpret that as you want. But he is. And we drink whatever comes out of those beans that he grinds. We don't know where he finds them, but he has beans. And they are always grinded. And we drink his bean juice. Thank you, Pete. And then, I don't know if you've noticed, but I have all these beautiful things, this hanging shit, and the birds, and you can see that they're there, the birds and the curtains, and all the things on the screen, and the lights, oh my lord, it's all because of, I am the best light engineer and designer in the world, and me and Ronnie, I feel so happy about what we've accomplished, and I love you so much, and I'm so proud of you. So please give some love to Ronnie, light designer and engineer. And then, of course, I have all these things to put up, so there's this whole team of honky guys that have to build this stage every day and unbuild it and put it in the trucks. I want you to give some love to the truck drivers and to the crew who build the stage every evening to cover the rest of the day. And then, of course, we have these incredibly shy guys. They don't really like to have any attention because they're both really shy and they're hiding in there every night. And it's Barry and Fraser, and they're the best people ever. Thank you so much for being here. Give them some love. I won't explain what they do. I don't feel like people would understand what you do. But you do important things. Everything that also makes this show work. And they never get any glory. We only piss on them every night. The only glory you get. Sorry. Okay. It was sorry. It was so sweet. I think I got overtired. I am now overexcited. I just got off my period today. That's why. Okay, sorry, I should shut up. I've been talking for 10 minutes, oh my god, I'm so sorry. Okay, yes, my period is gone, I love everyone, and I'm super happy! And this is the last song, and I love you so much. Thank you all for coming, I fucking love you! I just have an absolutely amazing team around me. I'm so grateful. I don't know, I know you all, my music obviously has a place in your hearts. And you obviously have a place in my heart. And have been able to do this, I think, with all this honest joy in my heart, because I'm actually very happy and I'm actually doing very good, even though life could make it very, very hard. This is a very strange life, this life I'm living. We're all living, but it's this very strange thing, especially as like an introvert and a neurodivergent little puppet. But it's taken me time to adjust, but I feel like I'm really getting there. I see the purity of it and the beauty in it, and a lot of that I owe to the people that are around me. And I'm just really grateful today, I guess, for everyone that is around me and make it all good. Does this mean emergency? No. Emergency? No. Okay, good. Just yes. I'm not gonna be like a mother again, like I was with you two. I'm sorry. Sometimes you have to be a bit strict. But yes. Okay, good. Thank you. I don't. Mother is mothering you. But I, you know, I don't play. Oh shit. I don't play piano so much live, because my hands, they just can't behave. When I sing, I get so overjoyed, I guess, with like the music, and I find it so hard to do something that makes sense with my hands, because they just want to shake and be everywhere. I have so much energy in my tiny, stupid body. But I'm trying to play this song a bit, because the only way it feels right to tell this story is on my own. Invisible boots! Yes. Invisible boots! But yes, it's true. This song is called Invisible Rules. And it's the last song on my album. And I told it a bit to the people who attended my Vienna show yesterday. But I want to say it again, because I was in the shadows when I wrote the song. Or actually, I was on my way out when I wrote it, but someone need to go to school. It's all a dream, wake up. No, but I was in the shadows, and I was in quite a lot of pain, which is a human thing to do. And once I was in there, I saw someone I really love. Someone I didn't know was in the shadows too. And they had been in the shadows for a long time without me knowing. I know. And I didn't see it, because some wounds are so deep in us that almost no one can see them but ourselves. And this person's wounds, they're so hidden. I could not see them before I was wounded the same. And I wrote this song about, I guess, all of our wounds that we keep inside, and while we're in pain, we're also trying to help each other. And it's such it's a very intense thing to go through, just being a feeling human. And this song is very hard to sing every time, and I love it. a small hole. Thank you so much for being here. I have, Poland has such an important place in my heart, because I remember the first time I played here, I realized that the audience can actually sing with you and dance with you, and I felt like we were that we were all performing together, and it was a very important memory for me and a very big part of me kind of growing as a stage performer, actually performing in, I think it was Krakow or Warsaw, I don't remember what city, but it was a very big, it taught me a lot about being on the stage, if that makes sense. And then I had my first really big show, also in Poland. It was the first time we had over 3,000 people in the crowd, and it was really big for me. And now I'm here in this really big room, and I know we have some old faces, faces I've seen before, and not we have some boomers in the crowd. No, but then we have some friends I've seen before, and I know that there must be some new faces, and I just want to thank you for being a part of these markings in my journey, and I really appreciate it. So I'm so happy to be here, and I'm so happy that you are here. Dziękuję. If I stay here any longer, I'll stay here forever. Thank you. It's so nice to sing that song every night, night I guess. It wakes me up so much. Oh. It's an orgasm for the heart, isn't it? Yes, that's why it's so electrical. We love you too. And actually, that was some good screaming back there. But yes, I want you to give some love to, because I have this wonderful woman with me that has been warming up so far every night on this tour, and I just think she's amazing. So please give some extra love for the warm-up act today. She's called Unflirt, and she's amazing. I love you. But I thought it was. It took a very long time for me to write love songs, as you know. If you've been listening to my music for quite some years now, you know it took me, even though there's love in all of my songs, it took me a long time to write a song about love, because I felt like there was enough of these songs and too few songs that said something about the world. So I was like, okay, then I need to at least just talk about the world, because there's so much issues in the world that we aren't talking about. But then I had a weak moment during COVID times, and I wrote this one love song. And it's just pure love, the kind of love that just makes you a better human. primal screams here in the crowd, I can see. Isn't it the best feeling? I know that many people go through their whole life without knowing how it feels like to scream. Oh, imagine dying without knowing. Because it's such a beautiful feeling. If you didn't do it earlier, because you didn't dare to, I will now, in case there's just one person who was like, oh shit, I should have screamed when I had the chance. If there's one person here that feels it, can everyone help them try to scream now? I will count to 100, no, kidding. I will count to 3, and then for whoever that may be, we scream for them, okay? 1, 2, 3. In my dick. That was so good. Wasn't that the best sound you've ever heard? Oh, we can win wars with that scream. You see how beautiful it is, how much power people have when we do things like this. They say that people that go to shows more often, they live longer. And they always have good luck and good bowel movements. Yes. But they actually do say that people that go to shows often, they experience this very important kind of happiness more often than other people. It's so good for our brains to do things like this, to stand in rooms like this, even though it's strange. You're all strangers here. Look at each other and say, "What's up, brother?" Alles gut? Ich auch. Oh my god, hello Berlin. Sorry about the beginning of the show. I was like, yes, this is epic, mysterious, you got it. And then I was thinking about, yeah, because right before we went on stage, Taya was like, oh, this is the first time I played in a UFO. And then I was thinking about that as I was walking out. And it all went to hell, but it's okay. I feel like it's a good start to my shows, because I do talk a lot about that it's important to be human. And that was good. But yes, we are here. I really like the look of this venue. It was so lonely and cold and sad before you guys came and filled this room with warmth. So I am so unbelievably happy to see how much humans changed everything once again. And now I feel very at home here. Because it's scary when you do this tour. All the rooms are so much bigger than I'm used to. And I wasn't prepared, or I didn't know that we had grown into so many. It's always very nice to just... the last clap. But yeah, it's very nice to know that I still feel like we can be intimate. And that's good. Anyways, moving on. The next song is
No. No, he said, it is run away. No, sir, it's not. It is, but it's the first song I wrote for this newest album. What Happened to the Heart. And I know sometimes the world doesn't seem beautiful at all, and leaving your bed or leaving your room doesn't seem, or is hard to do, because it's so easy to just dissociate into nothingness forever, you know, just on your own. And I was thinking about that when I wrote this song, and I was thinking about the world outside calling you out again. All the people that love you, every tree you've touched, everything in this world that knows that you are here and that wants you to return and be a part of it. So I hope that you can imagine that it's the world singing to you. And right now, this song is called Echo of My Shadow. Dankeschön. They're getting so good at this. I want us to take a moment now, guys. Chillax, just be cool, okay? Just be cool. I really want us to give some love, because I have never in my life been able to tour with that many people that I am fond of, that many people that help me, take care of me, and also people that does everything from this red floor to hanging up the birds, to checking the speakers in the whole room. And we have my dear truck drivers, I think a few of them is in the audience. They drive all the equipment around Europe for me. And I just want to give you some love. I appreciate so much everything everyone does for me in this amazing team. Yeah, thank you, Billy. And thank you to my sound engineer, P. And thank you to my, as you see, the show has been updated a bit. So, and to that we can thank my light engineer, Ronnie. I love you all. And also, Barry, it really sounds like a dream in my ears today. So give Barry some love. And for us, everything is perfect, and we appreciate everything you do so much. Thank you for just making this touring life so much easier than it used to be without you. So give Fraz some love. And then, I don't know where he is, because our tour manager now is a bit shy, but his name is Nick, and he takes care of of us. He's like our mother on tour. So please give some love to my tour manager and me. And of course, Davey for fixing everything. We, Davey, we love you. And you can't see him, but I have this very mysterious man who takes care of us. He hides in the shadows, and he's our bodyguard. And he makes sure I'm perfectly safe at all times. And he's somewhere here in this room. So please give Dario some love. Molto obrigada. I am very lucky. I have so many good people. And actually, you don't know this, but in a room very close to here, my little 5-month-old niece is sleeping. And guess my big sister Victoria is here today. And she made this. And I don't know if she's here now, because she might be in. So, Victoria, I am so lucky to have such great sisters. And Victoria, thank you for making this. I feel like a cloud. And I love you. And thank you for giving me children. I love my nephew and my niece so much. Okay. It was funny because in the beginning of the tour, I was on my period. And once my period stopped, I started thanking everyone and loving everyone. I was like, wow, everyone is so nice. But yeah, I'm still on that. I'm ovulating, so nobody is safe. It's great. It's a great life. And it sucks dick to be a girl, and it's the best thing. It's both. I just really want you to know that there are so... Entschuldigung, kannst du mir helfen? Mir helfen? Dankeschön. Oh, Dankeschön. Oh shit, Entschuldigung. Kannst du... Dankeschön. Oh, thank you guys. But I just really want you to understand and know that there are so many people around me. And of course, I haven't even come to my band yet, but now, when you tour bigger places, there are so many people. Oh, I'll find it after, it's fine. But there are so many people around me that are apart, and they wake up 8 in the morning, and we sleep until 1. So there are all these people around me having such long days, doing so much work, and it's just really moving, because they make this whole show happen. I know Connor also is here somewhere, and he's an amazing lad. He fixes my perfect floor also every day, makes sure it's no sharp things to cut my little foot. But yeah, that's, yes, it's very good, it's very nice. I have good people. Yes. Yes, mommy. Yes. Ich denke so, also, auch. Okay, you guys need to stop just talking about stuff, and we have to sing. We played almost over 2 hours the other day because I was talking, so I'm gonna speed up my conversation. But we, this song, yeah, okay, it's happening. Oh my god. This is a song about one of the purest things. One of the purest things we have on earth, because it exists within us. And I want you to give, sorry, I'm sorry. Please give Frederick on the guitar some love. They say there is a war between the man and the woman. Dankeschön. Hello. I'm sorry, I'm full of love today, okay? It is how it's gonna be. I also have these amazing two sisters that you have become like sisters, and it's super nice. And they're both individually amazing songwriters and producers and artists themselves, and if you haven't checked out their music, I would recommend it, because they're both just sings to your soul, and they're both really weird people, which is good. It makes me feel at home. So please, first, give some love to Amalia Holt Kleiva. And then give some love to the amazing Thea Wang. Yeah, sorry, I'm not going to say anything more. No more singing now. Oh, actually, yes. This song is to everyone. Sorry. This song is to everyone who. Oh, shit. Sorry. To everyone who knows. Sorry. Oh no. To everyone who knows how. Okay, which song are we doing? Oh, okay, yes. We are doing a song called Dreams. Oh, yeah. And that is a song to everyone who... No, it's all gone from my head. But it's when you really search for a sense of belonging. Sorry, I should be going. And you search for a sense of belonging and safety and silence in a very loud world. And to anyone who's been a child, which obviously almost, but everyone who's been a child who is going to shit his whole. No, but I'm really trying to say something beautiful. Keep talking it up. I'm so sorry, this must be so frustrating to watch. But okay, I got it. But really, when the only place you find with silence and safety is in your sleep, and you kind of dread to wake up again because the world doesn't seem like it has room for you. And if you felt this feeling, I'm very sorry. And this song is for, I guess, all children who feels unsafe.
Free Palestine!
the children of the world, our children, the children of Congo, of Ukraine, of Palestine, of Syria, of Jordan, so many. We have never played this song before, but I feel like it can be a good ending song because it's, do you think so too? Okay, because this was the first time, so imagine when we played it 2 times. It's gonna be so much better. But I'm thinking, I'm kind of excited about it. I needed to burp. Danke. Thank you. Was that Michelle? Okay, everyone be quiet, besides Michelle. Michelle! I love you! Michelle is one of my best friends in the whole world. She's my star sister. And I wouldn't be here without you. I love you so much. And it's Nico here too! Okay, well, yeah, you're a star. I love that I know where you are now. That feels good. Michelle is a wonder, and she's an amazing songwriter and artist herself. Michelle Leonard. I love you. But yes, Berlin. I love that I was like, okay, but let's take it down a notch. It's okay to speak in inside voice. We are inside. That's what I say to my nephew. Inside voice. They're inside. And that's what I'm gonna do now. I'm using my inside voice. And it sounds like this. Sorry, I don't know who I am. I'm really excited, and when I get overexcited, I become a person I don't respect. It's true. But I get excited all the time, and I guess it's just a part of me, and it's always on film and all around the world, so this, but that's life, that's fine, it's fine. It's fine. But I'm here with a piano, and I am scared of him. And I used to be very scared of him. But then now I'm trying to get to know each other again and see if we can make things right. Because me and you, we used to be really close. Yeah, you bet. We did things together none of us will ever forget. And we will never be the same. It's fucked up. But, sorry, oh my god. Okay, oh, yeah, my point actually was that, sorry, Entschuldigung. But my point actually was that today you have really been one of my favorite crowds ever, I think. We tour so much, we play so many shows. Still, every show does actually feel special. I don't know how, but it's actually true. Every night is like, but still, oh shit. But still, some shows are like this, and it feels so special. But it does. It really feels special because you can be so tired and sometimes really miss home. When my sister came, and I haven't seen her in such a long time, when I saw her earlier today and I held my niece, and she's so small but still so big now, and I know I'm so much away from my nephew and my niece, and I love them so much, and I fear that I'll miss out on them. But then a crowd like you comes along and makes me forget all about them. No, you don't make me forget all about them, but you remind me that the same. I know, me too. But you remind me that, I don't know, I've just been filled up by you today, and now I feel like the next show and the next will be better because of how you have been with me today. So I really, don't clap more, you've clapped a lot, but I just know, nine. But it's really, it's just, I can't thank you enough. It really means a lot. And you have just been so sweet.
Dankeschön!
Dankeschön.
We love you!
And I really love you so much. Thank you for giving me your evening. And for open. Oh, you're like, we can't clap, but we can go. Oh shit, I felt like physical vibrations. That's the best thing I've ever heard. And it was so long. How huge are your lungs? That's good. I hope nobody here vapes. Very good lungs. Sehr gut. Sehr gut. I am very impressed and I am very touched. And also, that felt really good. Okay, I will stop talking. I think I am stretching my last conversation with you tonight because after this song, I will leave the stage. And I think that's why I'm just talking, because I want to be with you more. But my face hurts. Oh, and my heart hurt in such a good way. Oh, wow, you are so sweet. Oh, yeah, I really love you. I wish I could be with you every day. Ich liebe dich auch, selbstverständlich. Ich liebe euch. Ich liebe euch. Ich bin verliebt.
Can you speak your native language?
What?
Can you speak your native language?
My language?
Norwegian.
Okay, so in Norway I would say Jeg elsker dere. It means like the highest form of love. It means like we should be married. But it's really intense. Jeg elsker dere. And then we also say good, jeg elsker deg. And then we say something I find really touching myself. It is ta meg baklengs ned I fuglekassa. And it's a really beautiful thing that I can't tell you. But it's about a bird box and being pulled backwards. Yeah. Okay, I will. Okay, guys. I guess because of the crew and all, everyone I talked about earlier, they can't go home before I go, so I really have to end this show. I'm sorry to the local crew as well. You've been great today. Dankeschön. But yes, we shall mourn and celebrate the ending of this show, because all things that must have an end should be both celebrated and mourned. Those two emotions go hand in hand, and then you see that it's just a dance, a very beautiful dance. And this song is a perfect song to say goodbye to you with. It's my most vulnerable song, and it almost kills me every night to sing it. But it's truly the best emotion. And I do actually sing this to... Oh, sorry. I do... It's so quiet here, oh my god, I can hear... but yes, I sing this to my sisters every night without them knowing. Maybe they know. They know. And it's about being in the shadows and thinking that you're alone. And then you look around in that dark room, and then you see other people there. People you didn't know were in the shadows at all. But they've been there longer than you, alone. And you had to kind of be in the shadows yourself to see that they had been there. And then you can understand each other and love each other even more. But it's also hard because everyone is a bit broken, and then we try to fix each other and heal each other. And it's a song about that to everyone I love dearly, who I have been in the shadows with, and to everyone I've loved that I couldn't heal. because of my own wounds. And to everyone who has these invisible wounds, this song is to you. Okay, hello, my homies. I am so excited to be back. I want to thank you all so much for being here for us today. This room is so fucking big. I see all of you up there as well. I hope, wow, it's very overwhelming. It's an incredibly big room. I feel like it sounds like we're deep in the ocean somewhere. Because it's so, but I'm very overwhelmed and very glad that you are all here. And it's Friday, we're gonna party, it's gonna be so nice. So, yeah, just thank you so much for being here. And we're gonna do a song that is quite old, but we have never done live. We have done it a bit on this tour, I'm sorry. But we haven't done it all those years until now. But when I wrote this song, I thought about what Mother Earth would say to humans if she had a voice. And she does have a voice, but we don't understand it, I think. And I guess that's what I want you to think about when you listen to the song. Yeah. Thank you.
pure and real. Oh my God, you are being so good to us. I want to thank you so much for being so good to us. Thank you. Oh, fucking hell. Yesterday, I was actually me and my sound engineer P, we were so hungover, we thought we were gonna die. But here you see, here we are, fresh as fiddles. It's all gonna be okay. I don't know, is it your birthday? Oh, happy birthday, darling. I see you there.
Happy birthday!
What's your name? What? Camille? Camille? Is it right name? Okay, Camille. Dami or Camille? Camille. No, I was kidding. Camille. Can we please sing a birthday song for Camille? I always start them too high. Happy birthday to you. Many people, so the chance of someone else having a birthday is thank you. So happy birthday to you too, if you have birthday today. One man in my crew has birthday today. His name is Matt. Happy birthday, Matt. Yes, I want to say that I have an amazing group of people with me now that build this stage every day. And I want you to give some love to my crew, my bus drivers and my truck drivers. They're amazing, and they do all of this. Whatever you're doing to me, it's working. Okay. We don't know. But let your love conquer your mind. Warrior, warrior, just reach out for the light. Warrior, warrior. I am warrior, warrior, warrior. I am warrior, warrior, warrior That's a beautiful version. I promise I will start playing it again. I just needed a bit of a break, so I know that next time I sing it with honesty. Because I never want to feel like I'm singing a song whilst being bored. Are you fine? Do you need help? Oh, we need help over there. Thank you for letting us know. So I think we need help over there, guys. And whilst they do what they need to do, we can look over here. When I was little, I had a cat. And she's dead now, it's fine. But she was super, I think she died of obesity.
What was the name
But
of
it wasn't my fault. I rescued her when she was quite old, because I wanted a cat my whole life, and then my mother and father, they were like, okay, since you have no friends, you can have a cat. And then I was like, yes. Yeah. You see, case out, they have no friends. No, I was kidding. I did have some friends. But I went to the cat house, to the cat house, cat hotel, and I saw all these kittens. They were so cute. Everyone was like looking at them, playing with them. But then I saw my cat, my fat cat, and she was far away from all the other cats, resting on top of the fridge, of course. And she was there, being so fabulous and so independent, and she hated everyone. And then we looked at each other, and I said, "Do you want to go home with me, bitch?" And she said, yes. And then I was like, I'm gonna interpret that as a yes, as a clear yes. And then we really had the time of our life for like 4 amazing years until she died. Yeah. Her name was, or I had an imaginary friend that was Igor Septimus, and every time Igor Septimus died, I believed that if we had an animal, it was him reincarnated. So I had a squirrel that I found, that I befriended, and he was Igor Septimus, and then the cat was Igor Septimus, then the 4th. Because that's the name of all my pets, because I think it's like him, my spirit friend, trying to hang out with me again. Sounds fucking cool. But yeah, is everything okay over there now? Okay, so now you know a bit of my tragic past. Yes. Okay, this next song is quite different from a lot of my songs. I wrote it during a time when I had really good and pure love in my life. And I think tonight I want to thank the person who inspired that kind of love within me. Kind of love I didn't know I could have and feel. Just, yes, it's about Igor. It's about my cat. I love her. I hope you're up there in Fat Cat Heaven. Je t'aime. It's so strange when you put on your lights, I see you look like just the whole universe. And this next song is kind of about the whole universe and just the smallest person ever. It's about life and meaning, I guess. And I feel like now the world has lost its way a little. And we're failing to even agree on that our children are more important than whatever war you think we need to have. When I sing this, I think about children everywhere who are unsafe because of things they don't even understand. I think about mothers and fathers having to explain to their children why life for them right now just is pain and that they never even get to grow up to see how beautiful the world can be. So I think about the children in Congo, think about the children in Palestine, I think about the children in Ukraine, I think about the children in Jordan, in Syria, in Sudan, in Yemen. Because I wish we knew better, and I wish we valued life more than we do. World is colored by our trails, scars we cover in pain. What do you do? I feel so honored to meet people like this, to have you here in this beautiful room, and like, people ask me so often why I'm so positive, whilst I talk about the world a lot, you know, and all the shit. And people are always like, oh, but why? How are you so positive about it? Because you spend a lot of time thinking about the sad things, which I do. But I get to see humans like this almost every night, and it's the most beautiful thing. And I don't know, just music. And every song becomes so much more beautiful through all of you, and I think in my life as a living thing, and when I die, and if I never get to live again, I'll be so grateful that you gave me that gift to see something that came from my belly button, out my eating hole, into your hearing holes, and then out your hearts and back into my ass. No, but it's so cool. And I wish that I know many people find it hard to love themselves in this world, because what we're comparing ourselves to isn't even real. It doesn't exist. So we're all just unhappy with ourselves. And I know if you guys could see yourself like I see you now, you wouldn't struggle a single day, because it's the most, like, your faces and your eyes and your energy. Obviously I can't see your eyes, but I know, I hope you have them. Or it doesn't really matter, because this is sound-based anyways. Okay, I made a mess out of that, that's fine. Move on. But yeah, when you see people like this, it really makes you like people. And don't clap more. I just want to say that That's really...
What the fuck did I just say?
That's a really beautiful thing that you have given me, and I am beyond even words. I try to explain it every gig, but I can't. Ow, my teeth. And today you have been exceptionally good. Like the amount of love you have shown us, it means so much, and you have been an amazing crowd to me and to us, so thank you for coming today.
Did you draw that?
I tried to say.
Oh, it's fucking amazing.
Thank you.
Can someone help me? Can you help me get that painting, please?
Aurora, there.
Okay, so
There.
it's a very wishy-washy room, and when oh yes, thank you. And when I sing in this room, I hear so much sound back. So the whole show, I haven't really heard much of my own singing. So I hope it's been okay, but I haven't heard shit. I always say when it's hard to sing like beautiful and when it's hard to sing like clean pitch,
then you just scream and you have fun instead. So that's what I've been doing today. Thank you. That was really beautiful. It's intense because I know it can be hard to explain when we speak different languages, but it's still so easy to understand in the eyes of people. It's almost like you didn't have to say any words because I could feel it so dearly just through your eyes. I know many here knows pain. And I know that's also why many of you found my music, because you know how it is to be in pain. And I know that also you are good people, kind people. And I know when you're in pain, and all you wish to do is to be good for the people around you who are also in pain, that needs you. It's almost impossible to live, because you try to heal yourself while also healing everyone else, and then you stretch yourself out too thin and you almost disappear. And it's a very painful thing to experience. This song is about someone that I dearly love, that I didn't know she was in pain for a really long time. And I wish that I knew, and I wish that I could make her feel better. Because it's important that we always try to see each other. But we cannot blame ourselves for not seeing everyone when we also have our own pain. And I think that's kind of what I want to say with the song, Invisible Wounds. And it will be my last little message to you, my darlings, mon cher.
Je t'aime beaucoup.
Je t'aime. Merci beaucoup. It's a song about... Oh shit, I don't have time, sorry. If I stay here any longer, sorry, I'll stay here forever. Till the echo of my... No shit, take it off, I want to say something. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's fine. It felt a bit weird not saying anything. I changed my mind. Oh, okay. Okay, let's pretend we just did the first song. Oh my god, hello! Oh, Amsterdam. Wow, dankjewel. This is... I'm so excited to be here and not play Paradiso. I love the venue, but I feel like I've played there 7 times. And this is the first time ever I've come back and been able to play somewhere different, so this feels so new and so exciting. And I am very touched by how many we have become and how many friends I've gotten in this city. Yours. But yes, is really overwhelming and beautiful and hard to understand, really. I don't get it, do you? Yeah. But it's strange. I think, or actually not as strange as earlier today. I had this pigeon, no, the smaller fly. I had this fly on my finger. And I have clean hands, okay? That's the first thing I want to say. I have clean fucking hands. But I had this fly on my finger and he started like cleaning my nails, under my nail. And then he was just there forever, having the feast of his life, I guess. And it was just a really strange thing. It's not often I get flabbergasted. But here in Amsterdam, by that goddamn pigeon, I got really flabbergasted. And I know it just happened, but still, I sometimes think about him. I wonder where he is. I know flies don't live that long, he's probably dead. But death is a normal part of life, so I'm fine with this. But yes, that happened just before I came on here, so I felt like I had to share, because obviously we're about to be very intimate, so you should know everything about me. And that's just me right there. No, we can't start the song after this. I have to say something beautiful. I can't think about the fly. Sorry, I will hurry up. This is a very awkward beginning to the show. Sorry, I don't know what's happening. But this song, I love you. And this song is about, I love you too. And this song is about life and death. It's about being paralyzed by the overwhelmingness of life and finding it hard to stand up and walk out into the world to see what kind of beauty lies there. And I have seen many people I love be paralyzed by their own minds and their own wounds. And I have myself been paralyzed by my own mind, by my own wounds. And this is the kind of thing I would think about and also tell that person. So if you feel a bit overwhelmed, I'm very proud of you for coming here and very grateful. I know it's scary to be in big crowds. I would be shitting my pants if I was you. But yeah, it's okay, we can shit together. Real fast, shit together. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for everything you're sending up to us. It's so unbelievable to be on this side of all that love. Even people all the way up there in the sky. People all the way down there. Yes, I hear you and I feel you. And now I see you with a flashlight on. And of course, everyone here and people on the balcony there. That's a very safe, nice place. Are there people up there on the balcony too? Fucking hell! Why? There's no symmetry. Is there one person? Oh yeah! Woohoo! Oh, sorry, don't look. They are shy. Thank you for coming and single-handedly alone creating balance in this room. Let's give them some applause. Very nice. Oh my God, what would I do without you? Now we will promise to never look at you again the whole show. I will, but not people. I know it's... We can't see you in the dark, so you're safe. Or are you? I guess you'll never know. Maybe the fly is up there with him, or the pigeon. Or whatever the fuck it was. Yes. Is your birthday today? Happy birthday, darling. Thank you for spending your birthday with us. And look how many people came. Wow. That's wonderful, isn't it? Thank you for being here. Yes, I will get them by the end of the show, because people can help accept the gifts here in the front. But I am so bad at multitasking. I can only perform. But if I actually once while performing, because I tried to accept a gift, I fell off the stage and I died. Yes. It was a great day for me. And I just pretended it didn't hurt or scare me, and I went up the stage and continued the show and tried to not think about it. But yes, so that's what happened. So I'm emotionally scarred, guys. I'm traumatized. Okay, but thank you for bringing gifts, so that's super sweet. And also, the best gifts in this room is my mother and father are here today. To have you here. I haven't seen you. Yes, I see you. And I haven't seen your beautiful faces all day. And this is our first meeting. And I just want to say that it feels so nice to have you in the room. I've missed you and I love you both. Thank you for having sex and making me. I love you both so much. And this is a song I wrote about something my mother and father have taught me a lot about. How to demand a good kind of love from people around me. A love that is true and pure. And then also how to give the same amount, if not more, back. And I think it's very important when we are accepted for who we are, and when all of these when all of these people working against freedom of self, when we are just free to be, we become so good because we have so much more room for love, because we are not constantly surviving. And I sing this to everyone here because you're all capable of this magic that makes this world such a heaven amongst all the things that make it kind of hell. But now we're focusing on the good parts. And yeah, here comes Exist for Love, and first give some love to Frederick on the guitar. They say there is a war between the man and the woman. La, da, da, da. Nah. I love you. I love you. Danke sehr. Please give some more love, if you have it in you, to the wonderful Thea Wang. She's also an amazing artist, Thea Wang. I know her last name sounds like it's not Norwegian, but it is. And W-A-N-G, Thea Wang. And she makes amazing music, and if you want your soul to feel good and touched, you should. So are you. I think I can't see you, but I assume. Anyways, okay. But Thea, okay, sorry, I don't know. Oh, it's the fly. The fly did something to me. I'm not myself. But Thea is an amazing artist and a beautiful person. Thank you for being here. Another really beautiful person is Amalia. Amalia Holt. Kleiner and just a beautiful woman. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Oh, and she's also a very beautiful artist. And if you want to feel like your mind is going out into the ocean and expanding, you should listen to her, Amalia Holt Kleiva. Oh my God, I'm so sorry, I don't know what's happening. But with every show I do, this gets worse and worse, because the only thing that's different every night is obviously the talking, and I don't plan what I'm gonna say, so all this crap comes out of me. Thank you, but you're very good to me. Thank you for being so patient. I'm sorry, mother and father, that this is the show that you see. This song, but guys, let's be serious. No, I'm just kidding. This song is about being a child and feeling a bit left out of the world, feeling a bit overwhelmed by the world, and realizing that the only place where you find true peace and quiet is in your dreams. And if you know how this feels like, preferring to dream yourself away than to be in the real world, then this song is for you. I've been wearing a skirt that's been too long for me all day. So I've been so scared of tripping on it, like, whoa. I feel like I've embarrassed myself enough for this evening. So I feel finally free. And I'm sad that I did it. I waited so long because we only have one more song left. I know, it is so weird. We used to play such short shows before, and now they're so much longer, and I still feel like they're so short. Every time when we're towards the end, it feels like it's not meant to be ending. It is not real. Everything's a lie. Nothing is real. But it's been truly an honor to play for you. That all of you came. I can't believe that we have become so many. It really blows my mind, and it's intense. No, insane, I mean, and intense. But I can't understand really and fathom that you're all here for your birthday, of course. But thank you so much for making this feel so grand, but also so small. Thank you so much.
Give some love to my amazing drummer, Sept. This is a song about freedom. I'm losing my connection. I'm tired of the rules and your corrections. You keep on bleeding.
Thank you. Is everything okay now? Okay, thank you. No, I went too far when I was begging on my knees. Begging for you. What is it then? I went too far when I was begging on my knees. Is it this? Begging for your arms, for you to hold around me. I went too far. Fuck me, no. No. I went too far. Is it that? When I was kissing. What did I do? Oh, did I do that? Jesus. Okay. I went too far and kissed the ground beneath your feet. Begging for your love, for you to hold around me. Isn't that? Crying, give me some love, give me some love and hold me, give me some love and hold me tight. Give me some love, give me some love and hold me, give me some love and hold me tight. Oh, this is a different key. Why can't I die and love again? Go back in time. I had to turn around and walk away. I couldn't stay. I had to walk away. Okay, sorry. I know I haven't played that This is small. I can play. I'll do that. I'll do that. I'll start doing in the middle of the set, just like a fan. What's that then? Warrior, warrior, just reach out for the Lord. Warrior, 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 everything is in the wrong key. I'm sorry. I will, yeah, I can start doing that for you. I float, can never drown. I don't remember the song. Oh my God, it has gone too far because it's my on the river. Floating in the water, I'm diving into the ocean. Ocean, a thousand black water lilies. Oh, I'm sorry. I will relearn some songs for you, because I know that can be fun just to hear them a tiny bit, you know. That was 3 of the songs. I don't remember anyone else.
To be alright!
Your blood. But I will learn them, so it doesn't all sound like shit. No more. No more. This has come. This craziness has to come to an end. What will my mother and father say? But I understand. I will re-listen to some of my songs. I have so many children now. It's a lot. Oh, we forgot to play that today. Oh shit, sorry. Okay, we can play a bit of a type of skin. Hit me hard where I am soft. When my heart reveal. Okay, sorry. It's out to be more than a song or a fist covered in blood. However, fuck, what was it? It is you please. It's only temporary. We're good people, and we both deserve peace. Peace.
My God, it's love.
Fuck. Up there, some type of sin I got. My God, it's love. There's some type of sin I got. Type of sin. But really, I will go and educate myself on my own songs, so I can do this in the right key and a bit better. So we can. That would be nice. I understand. What if we just out of the blue do another song, just like I don't know, no, I will choose this one, just out of the blue.
Sorry.
And maybe I know, I might remember how to play it. I don't care, it doesn't matter. But this song, I will play because that's the plan. I have to follow the plan or I die. This song is the last thing I will say to you today. But it's a good last words, I think, because it's good to leave a room crying and broken. And every time now, I sing this song in the end of my shows now, and I leave the stage every time crying and broken. No, but it's wonderful because when I sit there, side stage, crying and broken, I feel open, and suddenly everything else in life feels very alive and real instead of just flat and like nothing. And I do like that because we all do have wounds inside of us, in our hearts and our souls. Some of them temporary and some of them forever. And not all wounds disappear. We just grow larger than them with time. But I believe they stay the same size. It's you that grow. And I think it's good to have a song to those wounds sometimes, because I know many of us go through our lives ignoring them, even though they're there. So this is a song I've written to the wounds, so they can feel seen for a little moment. Even though it's painful, it's important and it's good. And that's why I want this to be the last thing I sing to you today, because I want to sing directly into your souls, because that's my favorite part of all of you. And this song is called Invisible Wounds.
myself because I've been in France now since yesterday and I haven't eaten any pastry yet. What the fuck? Je suis une petite connard. But, and it's so important for me with good bakery because nothing makes me feel more alive on this earth than to eat. Obviously, that's the whole point, isn't it? And I can't really bake things at home because one of my phobias is flour. Yes, I'm terrified of flour. I've never owned it. And when my parents cook at home, I always have to hide myself far away from the kitchen. Oh my god, I love her. Fuck, she has better bangs than me. Good job. Oh my god, she's amazing. I'm gonna bring her home. Now I have someone to talk to every day. And one more time say that you have just been